Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Age Woman Podcast, formerly known as the Age Woman Podcast. Now we're just the Average Woman Podcast. I had to rebrand because the Age Woman, I was getting too many complaints. Oh, it sounds like you're really old. So today, my topic, but before I get into that, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, support, all that stuff, because I need your love, to keep me going. Um, So today the topic is keepers of the home, and it's basically my plea to women like me who are out here confused about what they're supposed to be doing. This is my plea for you to return to your natural state, which is to be at rest. You know what I'm saying? We are the creators of the foundation, the home. That's the most important uh, place for our family. So, as the keeper of the home, we have to be able to be there for our children, have to be there for our husbands. We need a place there for ourselves to rest and escape the world. So, as the keeper of the home, we have a big responsibility. We have to make sure that we can feed everybody. It's more than enough. We gotta make sure that we help around the house, keep the things up that we need. But I'm not going to wear you out because it wouldn't be no point in you listening to the video. But I just wanted to come in and say hello. Just remind you, queenfromcreation@gmail.com. I'm always here. I'm your sister from a different mister. I done been down these same roads. And I think that together, we can really do something awesome. So you guys support me. I appreciate it. If you have any ideas or anything you want me to talk about, please feel free to hit me up. Have a good one. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to SCDC ENT Presents the Age Woman Podcast. And I am that lady, Miss Nicole, and SCDC ENT is the studio that I record my podcast in, that I'm ever so appreciative of. Thank you for allowing me to use your spot. So at this time, we are coming at you today with a new topic, something that has just been on my spirit to talk about. And I want to talk to you today about being a keeper of the home. Being a keeper of the home. Being a keeper of the home is what we are as women. The only way that you could be a keeper of the home is that you have to be at the home. You have to be at the home. You have to be at the home. You got to be at the crib. You got to actually build the crib and make the crib a home. You have to do that through maintaining cleanliness. You have to do that by maintaining order. You have to do that by having a plan, a skill, and executing those on a regular, daily, everyday basis. You are the keeper of the home. So there should not be a complaint when it's time for dishes to be done or when it's time for clothes to be washed or anything, because at the end of the day, you are the keeper of the home, and that's your responsibility. It's not your job to be fussing and debating and crying that your husband don't wash the dishes or take out the trash. Whether he takes out the trash or wash the dishes or not, it still needs to get done, and it's your responsibility as the keeper of the home. Yes, you are the keeper of the home. Your home is your responsibility. Your home and how it runs is reflection of you and your ability to maintain and do your thing as a woman. Your home is a reflection of you, just like your children, just like your husband. All of that is a reflection of how well and how intelligent, smart, articulate, and beautiful, and all those other great things you like to put on yourself. That is how you show who you are. Being able to entertain guests when they come into your home, being able to have your children in order where they understand that we have company, so don't act the fool and embarrass us. Different things like that. See, when you are a keeper of the home, you don't have to worry about your children embarrassing you in public because they falling out and they don't know how to behave when you're a keeper of the home, because that's your responsibility, ma'am. In case nobody told you, I'm here to tell you. If nobody told you, according to the Bible, nah, this ain't my word. This is what God say. So, and we're going back to that Titus 2 and 3, verse 3 through 5 on you. We're not going to change that. You got to be a keeper of the home is the woman of the house, the lady of the house. The lady of the house is not the queen. The lady of the house is the lady of the house. She's the lady of the house. And until you're in queen mode where you can have people do that stuff for you, you're the lady of the house. So the lady of the house got responsibilities. And the lady of the house is obligated to set herself up in a position where this house is not stressing her the hell out. If the household chores and the kids and all that is stressing her out, then the lady of the house need to learn to wake up earlier and become more organized and prioritize her life in a better position so that she can seek happiness and be at peace with herself. Because that's what it's all about at the end of the day, correct? Absolutely. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. So, and really, if you really develop a plan, you won't mind being at home. You won't mind submitting to your husband because you got order in your house and your house is welcoming for that type of environment. But if you just a damn dizzy fool, not understanding your place, still spinning on the ones and twos in this motherfucker, you ain't gonna be, you gonna be still lost in the sauce forever. But you are the keeper of the home. And that's why a lot of women don't understand their position, because they feel like they got to run the house. They got to be the pastor, the deacon, this. You got to be 20 different things. When all you got to do is start off just being the keeper of the house. You got to just be the keeper of the house. And once you learn to be the keeper of the house, everything else will fall in order. But you out of place because you think that your job is supposed to be the breadwinner. Is no mother these days should be working a 40-hour job and have children. No mother. It's totally insulting that we have really chose careers over children, but we still choose to have children. But we're not there to raise our children. Why you think Hollywood and they kids so jacked up? Because the Hollywood folks got other people raising their kids. They fly-by-night parents. Will Smith's son isn't like him. You know why? Because somebody else was raising Will Smith's son while he was making movies and doing this thing. And influencing his kids on all kind of different levels. You understand? So a lot of times we don't realize that, but our kids are in despair because number one, we're not home. And number two, if we are home, we don't know what to teach them because we fucked up in our feelings, worrying about the wrong thing. Not worrying about the wrong thing all the time, And this is really sad, I'm telling you, you cannot have a good life with a lot of fuck shit around you in your life. It's impossible. It's impossible to have a good life when you have years of fuck shit going on around you. Everybody and you cannot control everybody's shit. The only thing is shit. Nah, your girlfriend could come over with her husband and y'all kids and y'all be like that. As families with families. Not your homegirl taking you out your house. You gone for hours away from your kids and your man and you out drinking it. Nah. That is wrong. Somebody, I gotta have a life. You already got a motherfucking life. You got a child. You got a house. You got a career. You got a business. You got a husband. You got your most high God you're supposed to be serving with all your heart, mind, and spirit. So what the hell else you supposed to be doing out here in these streets? Oh, I need a vacation. I got to go out of town. All that's tricking. And that's selfish as hell. Extremely selfish. I would never even consider going on a trip without my husband and my kids. Period. I got to have a life too. Ain't all these people around you every day, aren't we your life? Are we not worth you giving all your attention to? What else are you looking for in these streets? The whole thing is to get a husband and chill and buy a house and shit. Do you know what the American dream is, ladies? The American dream for every other nationality of people except for us is to buy a house, have a car, have a man, and chill out and make babies. Everybody, that's what everybody else American dream is except for ours. We don't want that. We want to be the loudest in the club. We want to have the fattest ass. We want to make it clap the hardest. We want to trick the hardest. We want to have on the tightest skinny jeans. Everybody's shit is just out of whack. That's why we have so many issues as a people. Because everybody's priorities is fucked up. You don't even know what you're supposed to be doing. I don't even think you motherfuckers care at this point. I don't even think you give a damn. Truth be told. But the damn show don't seem like it to me. I'm just be to the point. Sometimes I'm just like, whoa, if we just understand how important it is for us to have our spirit in order, how important for us to just have our mind right and stop thinking so worldly, being transformed to this world and just believe. I mean, I literally stopped eating at Popeyes because these Negroes I'm just disgusted. I won't eat at Popeyes because I'm not a nigga. I won't eat at Popeyes because I'm not a nigga. Excuse me, y'all. I think that might be nasty, but I don't swallow no mucus now. But come on now. That's the nastiest shit ever. Well, besides me spitting just did. But I can't be affiliated with nothing like that now. I'm not going to fit into the stereotype of that they paint on us. Why would you want to? Why would you want to be a stereotype? Didn't Martin Lawrence put on all kind of makeup on his face out there with the wig on, being Big Mama? I mean, come on, y'all. Why can't we give them something that they can never imitate? Our true essence of who we are as people. We ain't supposed to be running around here. I don't want nobody to have my swag. When people see me with my long skirt on and looking crazy as hell, not giving a damn what you think about me, you need to get you some of that. You need to get you some of that. Because I don't care. I got on some purple jelly shoes right now with some black socks on under it because they comfortable as hell. I got on my long skirt with my fringes, my husband's red Sean John shirt that he really liked, but it's cold outside and it's like a thermal with my hair, with my scarf on, and I don't wear no makeup. And I got like several damn acne scars, hyperpigmentation spots on my face. I don't give a damn. I'm not here to serve y'all. I don't give a damn. You can say whatever you want to say about Miss Nicole. She don't give a fuck. Period. What you gonna tell me about me that I don't know? I already know. Nothing. Shit. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. That's why I said if when my name is in other people's mouth, you can say what you want to say about me because I don't care. Because the right is right and wrong is wrong. And right now, we're wrong. That's why we suffering. You damn young women, y'all is piss poor and pathetic. Half of you don't even know how to set your house up. Half of you down south, from what I'm seeing, you get these little project apartments. 90% of y'all lose the spot. Kids taken away from you in the foster care because your family's all fucked up. So you lose your kids to these folks around here, and you miserable and mad. Like it's somebody else's fault when it's your own fault. Because once you start having babies, you forgot the whole, you don't even know your place. You ain't even supposed to be having no baby. That's the first part. You ain't supposed to unsupervised. You ain't supposed to have no child unsupervised. That part. I think we should go back to these shotgun weddings. Because, sir, if you put a baby in this fool woman and you ain't thought about how fool she is, you is not gonna leave her by herself. I don't give a damn. We gonna shackle y'all two together and put y'all in a house somewhere, and y'all gonna make that shit work. And ain't nobody in town gonna sleep with either one of y'all, cause y'all already got a baby. So whatever fighting and fussing y'all got, work that shit out in the house. And your parents and the whole, we all gonna support you. But sir, you gonna have to deal with this fool because you put the baby in. So that's how it need to be. Because the problem is that you can't have a baby from somebody that you don't have a relationship with. I don't understand why the first thing we do is as soon as we get married, we got to have kids. Why? We don't have to have kids as soon as we get married. Why not enjoy each other's company for a little while? Get to know one another. Build some things together. That way, once we start having babies, our foundation is strong. We don't owe nothing. We don't have to worry about nothing because we already got a strong foundation ready for our child and a plan. But no, we get married. We still high on the marriage. We not even in a mental kind of shit, no kind of way to even deal with the marriage of us coming together. We ain't even thought about that. And making all these plans and moves and just fucking up all over the place. That's why they don't work. They don't work. And ladies, we have these unreasonable expectations of like, we know what marriage is supposed to be like. How do you know what marriage is supposed to be like when you've never been in one? How do you know what a relationship is like when you've never been in one? How do you know what a man and a woman is supposed to act like together when you've never seen it? It's impossible. You can't. You can't. You know, and the whole thing about that is just to the fact that you can't figure out who you are. You know, you're not going to figure out who you are or where you're going or what you plan on doing or this, that, and the third until you learn your place, ladies. Life is not some kind of magical thing, parties and jolliness all the time. That's the stuff you be seeing on TV. Tell lies to your vision. Most relationships just plain and boring. What you want to eat today? Oh, I'm going to eat this, we going to eat this, we going to eat and talk, and it's plain. And that's good. Because guess what? If I'm at home in this plain, boring relationship with you, guess what I'm not doing? I'm not out here in these streets taking losses. I'm not out here crashing my cars. I'm not out here about to catch stray bullets because niggas shooting and shit. I'm not going to go through that. I'm not going through any of that stuff because I am with you. We're at the house. We got the kids. We chilling. We saving money. We building. We loving. We respecting. We growing. Is this? Is that? You know? I mean, come on, man. God damn. It ain't hard, ladies. You can't have that fabulous single life traveling and the fake nails and here. Who the fuck you dressing up for? Ain't nobody checking for that shit no more. You just, see, we get dressed up back in the day, right? We get dressed up during the holidays. Well, Christmas, Thanksgiving, you know, everybody get a new outfit, this, that, and the other. Y'all just took this to a whole nother level. And you spending money on clothes from designers. I could see if the designers would have some different kind of fabric or something that you couldn't get out the store. But designers got the same material that the Walmart got. You might be able to find a faux silk shirt at Walmart or a silk shirt at the TJ Maxx. Why are we paying thousands of dollars for clothes and shit that don't mean nothing, that we can't eat or sell in the time of emergencies because ain't nobody gonna be buying it because, you know, the last thing somebody gonna want is a Gucci outfit when they're hungry. Period. And the last thing I'm gonna buy when the stuff start falling apart is a Gucci outfit. I'm not trading you a Gucci outfit for some beans or some of my peas or some of my carrots. Because what I'm gonna do with a Gucci outfit? Nothing. Y'all gotta think like that. What is a $300 wig when your baby needs something to eat? Who the hell gonna buy it? What kind of investing is that? $50 on a belt. What you gonna do with that belt? Who gonna buy a $50 belt? You might be able to get $5 for it if the economy crash or something pop off. Maybe. You know? But I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm trying to give you a reality check and an understanding of what it really is that you're dealing with. And if you really want to be happy, you got to get yourself in order. There's no way around that. The moves that y'all making will not equal the success of the things that you want. You have to make certain moves in order to get certain things to line up and cooperate the way you want in your life. I didn't make those rules. That's just the rules of life. Bitterness and nastiness breeds bitterness and nastiness. Ain't no way around that. Ain't nothing I can do about that. Bitter and nastiness breeds bitter and nastiness. Unfortunately. You know? So you got to set your moves up for yourself to live a better life. You cannot just keep throwing random things in a box and expecting to get happy life out of that. God cannot bless a mess. Y'all life is a mess because you have no order, and you just because you think that it could be the way that you want it to, and it can't. Because you're trying to include someone else who have their own understanding and things that they need and want into your foolishness that don't make no sense. So you gotta figure out your place. You gotta release yourself from your foolishness and your ideas of what you think life should be, and you gotta hold on, because I'll be right back after these messages. I'll be right back. Hey, thanks for listening to my podcast. If you ever wanted to have your very own podcast, I can tell you how to set it up right now. Anchor is an awesome app that's free to download. You can use its creation tools to edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast so that you can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more other platforms. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenerships. And also, it has everything that you need in one place. All you need to do is go download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. I look forward to hearing your new podcast any day now. Thanks. And now back to the show. All right, ladies, and thank you and welcome back to part 2 of Keepers of the Home. And that is who we are according to the Bible, the standards. I don't understand, like I say, so you finally got your apartment. You finally been able to move out your mama house. You got your own spot, right? What's the first thing you do? Right? It's time. You done had your baby. You done had that baby. You done moved out. You ready to move out, right? You get that spot. What's the first thing you do? The first thing you do is start having your homegirls and your friends hang out at your spot. That's the first thing you do. Or you start having the hood dudes come through, knowing your baby daddy ain't done having his business with you. You start having dudes come through. All that's mistakes. The first thing you supposed to do once you have a baby and you move out, you done got your own spot, is chill and focus on getting your house in order and adjusting to being a new mom. You don't have time to entertain nobody else at that point. If your kid's father not coming through, or if your mother isn't coming through, or your sister, or one or two of your close personal support systems coming through, you don't need to have nobody there. You need to fall back and you need to chill, because number one, you just made a major life adjustment. So everything that you want to do is going to have to filter through that child that you have. Okay? This is the reality. Okay? Or you could be back at mom's house in your room, chilling with your baby, upset, depressed because you and your man didn't work out. Things didn't go the way that you wanted to go. You pissed off because your mama giving you grief. She hollering, I ain't keeping no baby. I ain't watching no baby. This, that, and the third. You feel like the world is coming in on you. And you got a new baby. You don't know what to do. But the first thing that you don't do is take your ass out in these streets and start running and doing what you've been doing, talking about you got to have a life too. That's the first thing that you don't do. What you do is sit your ass down and nurture that baby for the mandatory 3 months in the house by yourself with just you. I'm so sick of seeing people with their brand new babies out here walking these streets like that's cute. Your baby should not be outside the first 3 months of their life, and neither should you. Period. Chill. Because you just went through a lot and you need to fall the fuck back. Keeper of the house has to know when they just need to fall back and relax, because we have to have our mental stability to process everything that is hitting us and everything that we're going through. I'm telling y'all personally, I have to get my sleep. I have to have it quiet. I have to have it cool. I have to be able to stretch out. I have to be able to get a good night's sleep. I'm not good before 5 a.m. I'm not good, before 5, I'm not really good. I need at least 6. I need to at least sleep until 6 or 7. And then I'm good. Okay. And then I can run all day long till 11 o'clock at night strong. No problem. Right? You ladies need to understand that about yourself. You need to understand, number one, you cannot be effective to anybody if you are broken and not in a good place mentally and spiritually. You can't. Because your thoughts have to be in that moment, in that time, what's going on, what, who, this, that. Because things pop off and you need to be in your right frame of mind and focus on what the here and now is and what reality is. Because the problem is that we feel like once we have these kids, we get real complacent and think that we just got time. But really, we've already set ourselves back 5 years, especially if we don't have no help. If we don't have no help, we done set ourselves back 5 years just having this baby. Because it really, our shit really on pause unless we got a good support system. But most of us, it could go either way. It just depends. But you gotta calm the fuck down. And ain't no way you should go back to doing any of that old shit you've been doing right away. You should not be entertaining nobody. I done had this baby. I gotta pause. Because what I don't want to do is jump out here and have another baby right away with somebody else. What I want to do is maybe put a pause, take care of this child that I have, see what kind of conversation I can have with his daddy about me and him working something out together and becoming a family and bonding. Because this is serious. Because the last thing that I want to do is be out here by myself with a child. Okay? So if that would be our first thought, instead of I gotta get my shit back and I'm back on these streets again, back in the single again, back on the prowl because you done dropped that load. If we could just pause for a minute. I know the wigs got you looking and feeling like you the most beautifulest thing in the world. I already know. I already know. The weave and all of that it's got you in a fairy tale land. But see, the thing is that I call you pretty monsters because, yeah, the weave and the makeup is pretty, but under all that, you a monster. You a monster. Because you don't look the part. That way, I would rather look the part and surprise you. Ooh, she ain't got no makeup on. She looking rough. But when she speak to you, oh my God, she just spoke life into my day. See? That kind of shit right there. All praise to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing right there. You know? And I'm telling you, you will come out, if you want to live a more fulfilling and loving life, relieve yourself of the negativity and hatefulness about yourself. That hateful, nasty spirit, those, that jealous, that enviness, and that spitefulness, all that stuff is going to stop you from really living a good life. All that toxicity and, I just have an attitude. Well, you just need to go sit the fuck down somewhere and check yourself. Because don't nobody give a fuck about your attitude, period. Well, I'm just nasty, but I just complain all the time. Well, bitch, don't nobody want to hear you complain. We all could complain, but we not. We shut the fuck up. So we asking you to do the same thing. Don't nobody want to hear all that. And I don't know why we, black women, Hispanic women, Native American women, any kind of woman, feel like we entitled to just show the fuck out all the time. I mean, who the fuck are you? You not nobody. Just because you can scream and loud and this and that, who are you? You understand? And these people, and these days, you're being shown that more and more is coming to reality about what the truth is and how people feel about your attitude. We still getting body slammed to the ground. Okay? We losing our lives, getting punched in the mouth because we running our mouth too wicked. So, I mean, common sense should tell you to kind of bring that stuff down a little bit. It should tell you, but ain't none of y'all listening. I wish somebody would, but you not that. No, you not. You just not. I know you think you like 6'9", 320. You not. I know you think you 6'9", 320, but you ain't. You ain't even like. I'm like, come on. Like, it ain't even like fair. And y'all out here so embarrassing. And then you walk away, and in the later days, you wonder why my hair don't grow no more in these spots. And I got all these scars in my face. And my heels on my feet look like I've been walking through stacks of nails and shit my whole life. Because look at all the abuse you done put on your body. These crackheads ain't holding it. You know who done been a crackhead their whole life. Because them bodies get old and bugged out. And y'all gonna be the same way. You get old, you start looking like an old piece of beef jerky. You know what I'm saying? Old piece of beef jerky. Beef jerky just all tough. You know what I'm saying? Because your ass just dried out, scarred out, beat out. You just, you know what I'm saying? And don't nobody want that. Then you still think that that's a 10. You better get out of here and go sit down somewhere. I don't care how much of a damn ass you can put on. Don't nobody want nothing that's broken. Present company included. Don't nobody want nothing that's broken. Don't nobody want nothing that hate itself so much that it's willing to put somebody else's hair on top of his head in front like it's theirs. And paint the baby edges and all that bullshit on your motherfucking head. All that shit is fake. Take that damn stupid ass bonnet off your head. You in here looking like a bunch of damn fools out there. Don't nobody, like, you don't give a damn. That's what the problem is, and I don't know no nice way to say it. Bitches act like they just don't give a damn. But don't judge me, bitch. Somebody need to tell you that shit ain't cute, because it ain't. Why you think nobody don't want to fuck with us? It ain't. I don't care how fat that ass is. I don't care how beautiful that smile is. All that's toxic. All of it's toxic. People want some of that. Women, you, all that's toxic. Clapping your hands and these old face bitches. All this makeup. Y'all, cause she got her, cause her waist is a size 5. And I don't even know. The longer your fingernails and all this here, the more hoish you are, the more you are praised. Men don't like hoes. I don't know why. I don't know why y'all think like men like hoes. Men don't like hoes. Men have fun with whores. All these here people on TV that you see, them hoes. Them hoes. Those not women. You think Hollywood will be promoting good women on TV to y'all? No, they wouldn't. They promote hoes. They don't promote y'all marrying and being with no man. They promote y'all being hoes. And I'd be damned if that ain't exactly what y'all doing out here. You know? Y'all don't have no sitter at y'all house taking care of y'all kids, loving on y'all kids like Yandy do. See, Yandy married with a husband. Most of these Hollywood women, the ones that's got these nails and hair, they got husbands. Y'all ain't got nobody. Y'all living half of their life, but not the other part. You know, you just trying to put something into your life that ain't even really you. That ain't even what you here for. Shut up. That ain't even what you here for. That ain't even what you here for. My dog trying to bark at me. You don't want none of this right now. Leave me alone. You don't want none of this right now. I'm telling you. Y'all, she trying to front on me, but yeah, you gotta chill out. You know what I'm saying? That made me lose my train of thought. I think she beat them. I think I fed them today. I don't know if I did feed my dogs today. Probably not. If not, I'll feed them again. It don't make no difference. I don't think I have though. Here, Miss Dog. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. I had to get her to leave me alone. I think that's what it was. She was like, I see you standing up here, but I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? So she needed something to eat at the time. I don't mind hooking her up. But, yeah, like I say, I know y'all probably hate my damn guts right now and all the shit that I've been saying to you. But I'm telling you, free your mind and your ass for follow. I swear. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all. It is, if some of y'all men will be cool with y'all going out sometime with y'all friends, but some of them not. Some of the guys that you be with, some of them not gonna be cool with that. My husband in particular, he don't want me to go nowhere. He don't want me to go nowhere. You know, and I don't fight him because of that. I don't fight him because of that. If we want to have some company over to the house, bring your husband. Come on over. We got a studio. We can sing, laugh, drink, you know. Then you take your ass home. You know? That's all it is. And that's how, you know, we have on high holy days we get together, or Sundays, we barbecue or whatever. You know, invite your friends over. And then they go home. Now we go to the club. We don't have to go to the club. What's the point of the club? And truth be told, the night that you go to the club, Saturday, you're supposed to be at home any damn way. That's why we staying and sitting. We chasing something that we ain't even supposed to be after. And it ain't safe for us out there in the streets. You can get them same bottles, make them same drinks and cocktails, turn on some music, Spotify plays everything you want to hear, and create that same atmosphere at home with your man. And you know they always got a homeboy who got a girl. That's how we rebuild this, y'all. We got to start, you know, we got to limit our circles and limit our limitation of people. It's just overdue. You know, we got to, us as women, we have to learn to invest more of our love and our time in our homes and in our men. You know, I don't even understand what's the problem in loving your man. Everybody act like it's a problem with getting up, making your man breakfast, or going that extra mile for him. You want somebody to do that for you, but you're not willing to do it for them. How is that going to work? I don't even, I mean, when I met my husband, when he asked me to come live with him, I hit the door, you know, ready to put some money down, put in my work, help out, whatever need to be done. You know, off the rip. Why would I be like, nah, I'm not going to do that? Or have any kind of hesitation. I want you to know, like, yeah, I'm here to stay. Let me bring some, let me put some furniture here. What you want to do with this? I love this. A man wants you to put your woman's touch on his crib. You know what I'm saying? When you move in, but not take over, respect. You know, and vice versa. If you move a man into your house, you absolutely gonna have to allow him to do whatever he need to do to feel comfortable in that. And sometimes that might be move. You know, and it's not fair that you play games. Oh, I own the house, but I'm just going to make him pay the rent. If that ain't some of the most doggish, funkiest stuff, I don't like no greedy bitch. I don't like no bitch that's all that philosophy. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. When a woman act like that, she deserve to be by herself. You understand? Because society has set it up for you to be in that position, and you already know this. It's not that our men didn't want to go to college, and it's not that our men don't even have the potential to be successful. But that ain't how shit set up for them. That's not how it's set up. And for you, selfish, to be able to make it through and get past that, and just have that old funky attitude like, oh, well, I got through. I got mine. He better have his. I don't like female dogs like y'all. I don't like y'all. Because guess what? You talking to somebody who I didn't grow up with anything either. Okay? I had to go back to school, earn my little degree, bachelor's degree, healthcare management, the same damn thing. 40 grand in debt with my college education. 6.5 years of college. And my husband got a damn high school diploma and still smarter than me when it comes to life and just the regular shit. School don't give us common sense. School gives us a skill. And a lot of the skills is pretty much fucking useless if it's not in the medical field or some kind of thing where you can make money outside of them. So what's the point? If we make a little bread, we think we more than what we are. You're not. You ain't. You still shit the same shit. You still bleed once a month. You still do the same funky ass shit that you been doing the whole motherfucking time. But because you could pay more for your damn meals and you can afford a nice pair of shoes, you think you somebody special. But you're not. You just a damn fool. That's it. You still that crusty booger bear that was in high school. Period. And guess what? And if a man don't find no value in what you got to offer, ain't nobody gonna never wife you. You gonna be a begging booger bear. And I'll be right back after these messages. Hey, and welcome back to Keepers of the Home. And I am that lady, Miss Nicole. I know I had to take a break because I know I just pissed a lot of y'all off of what I just said. I already know, but listen, it's the truth. It's the truth. I'm a big fan, and I am a total feminist. I'm a feminist because I believe that women should be in their total femininity. And when you're operating in your total femininity, you just got to learn your place and fall back. And I love that shit. I don't want to I'm not changing my damn tire. I'm not going out there mowing my own grass. I'm not going to do that. Because I'm a lady and I don't have to. God damn it. I'm a lady and I don't have to. And luckily, I've always had a man to rule over me and to look out for me and protect me. You understand? I'm telling y'all, that is a beautiful damn thing. By Shema Mashiach Yahawashah, all praises to the Most High. That's a beautiful thing to have a man ruling over you where you don't have to worry about nothing. What the fuck do I want to worry and stress about? Nothing. I don't want to be in my thoughts. I don't want to be in my head. I don't want to be in my feelings. Period. That's the whole point in having a man. A man ruling over you takes the stress off you. You already stressed enough. This man is here. You are his helpmeet, meaning that he got the plan. And if he ain't got the plan, let's talk about it together so we can come up with a plan. That's what the hell I like. I like cooperation, and that's what makes it work. And your husband will love you for that shit. Listen to what the fuck they say. That you ain't got no plan. Your plan is to move to the projects. Like everybody else did. Move to the projects. Don't nobody want to move to no damn projects. Don't nobody want to be miserable. Don't nobody want to see their babies unhappy. Don't nobody want their kids to be miserable. I know I don't. How are we gonna get there if you ain't willing to make a change and make an effort to do the stuff, to do the work? You got to be willing to make an effort and do the work. If you can't be willing to make an effort and do the work, it ain't gonna work. Trust me. Okay? I'm telling y'all, I did not have it easy my whole life. I've scraped and struggled just like all of y'all. But see, I learned from my mama mistakes. See, I watched my mama be a fool. And I was just like, nah, chick. You ain't gonna catch me slipping. You understand? I had already said, I'm like, I'm not going through the shit that she going through. I'm just not gonna put myself in that situation. I'm just not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And luckily, I'm telling you, and I keep the Most High first. I got faith, y'all. When I ain't had nothing, I couldn't see nothing, I knew that the Most High was just gonna make a way for me out of no way. And he always do, always did, always have, and always will. And I'm telling y'all, but you gotta operate the way that he say for you to operate. I can't be that dude out here. Oh, I can only do the things the way that I know how, in my woman way. I'm not gonna get all well. OJ Jr., he would do it like this. I don't know OJ Jr. I only know what Nicole could do. You know what I'm saying? I be myself. I embrace I cash in on my strengths, and I embrace my weaknesses, and I accept who I am, flaws and all. I'm not gonna be everybody cup of tea, but I'm damn sure gonna be somebody hot cup of cocoa. You understand? So I stay in my lane. And I love them who love me. I fuck with them who fuck with me. That's how I roll. And I see you. I see you when you don't think I see you. You know, I can see you. So don't come at me all kind of way. You know, I can read spirits very well. You know, but that's just a blessing and a beautiful thing. And I got love for people. I know my words is hard, but like, you need the truth. My sisters, they always be running from me. My brother too, they run from me because a lot of people can't handle that truth. So that's why I started my podcast, you know, because you got to hear this truth. Somebody got to say it. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know when my stuff going to catch on, and they're going to be like, man, Nicole be talking that truth, but I don't want to hear that shit. I don't know if it's ever going to catch on, because women are the last ones that want, the women are the hardest ones to convert. For some reason, the women, you know, like we don't have a mother. Our foremother Eve set the tone to let us know how wicked we are. Eve manipulated Adam. Eve manipulated Adam, our foremother. She manipulated Adam, had Adam eat the damn apple, which thrust him as well as us into sin. Imagine if Adam was operating in his own mind like he's supposed to, not listening to us dumb bitches, and said, nah, I'm not eating that, and slapped it out of her hand or something. Imagine how great the men, period. They wouldn't even have these issues that we have if it wasn't for her biting the apple first. Because we are the beginning. We were the beginning. We started the shit. And because we started the shit, now everybody gotta pay. And that should humble y'all when y'all hear that, because that's the truth. Our foremother was wicked. She opened the door for us to have pain during labor. She opened the door for us to have these periods every month. She brought that sin upon us. The woman, us. We are our foremother. We wicked bitches. And we won't change. We wicked bitches. And we won't change. We don't want to change. We act like it's not us. It's everybody else. It couldn't be us, because we good people and we are the problems. A woman will rob you and set you up quicker than a man will. Men get jealous because they woman is worrying about another man. And that brings problems in our neighborhoods. But we don't give a damn. Because like I said, we so damn selfish. We sleep good at night knowing shit like that. we think we think that that's an honorable thing. How? I don't know. How we think that's an honorable thing, I do not know. But it ain't. You know? And it's totally because you just not gonna give up, you're not gonna give up what you learned. Because you're gonna stand on them false narratives, even if it is a bunch of goddamn lies that you see don't work. You're gonna stand on that regardless. Just because you don't want to make a change. I feel sorry for you. I really do. Because that really sucks. That really fucking sucks. Because I would just change. I would really say, this lady right here, she really has a point. And she just really telling me just some real motherfucking facts. And maybe I should listen to what she's saying. But nah, it can't be that. Because she an old fat bitch. She don't know what she talk about. I seen her Facebook picture. She this and she that. And I know her. And she might be this and she don't know nothing about that. And that's fine too. I told you, I don't even give a damn what you say. Because at the end of the day, I got me a man. I got me a good man. Period. And I don't worry about it. As long as I got mine, my family's straight. All I can do is try to tell you, I want you to be happy. That's the only reason why I'm trying to tell you. But like all ungrateful witches, you'll throw your hands up and I don't want to hear that. Shake the hand and you say whatever you want to say. Think how you want to think and be who you want to be. And that's the privilege that we have as Americans, because we think that we have free will. And your free will has you lost. Your free will has you with no direction. Your free will is going to cost you everything that you truly deserve out of life. It's going to rob you of that because you think that you got free will, and because you think that you being a certain type of way is going to get you the results that you want, and it's not. It never does. There's only one way to do things, and that's the right way. And when you don't do things the right way, you do things how you think that they should be, you setting yourself up for failure. Because it's like baking. A lot of people, baking is an art and a skill, because you have to put in the right ingredients and the right textures and get the results that you want. You can't just do what you want to do. I'm just gonna put this much in, eyeball it. We like the people who really think we can cook. That's why someone said you need a cookbook. You do need a cookbook, because we just want to eyeball everything. We don't really want order. Let me go put this amount. This is how much I need to bring out the flavor that I want to this. That's why you need the cookbook, because the cookbook is going to allow you to bring out the flavors of the food the way that you want them to taste every time. And once you know those measurements, you remember those measurements, then you can leave your cookbook alone for a while, because now you know the measurements, right? You know the measurements, so you just measuring everything out of your head already. You got everything all measured out. But if you forget one ingredient, or if you forget what the measurement of something else, you can always go refer back to your cookbook to make sure you don't fuck that up. That's why you need a cookbook. That's why you need instruction, period. Because don't nobody know the answers to everything. I don't know the answers to everything, but I know what works and I know what doesn't work. I know the shit that you ladies on these days, that shit ain't gonna work. You gotta reinvent the wheel with this one here. Because first of all, I don't know who told y'all that, dogs got dog food and they got cat food. Dogs eat dog food and cats eat cat food, right? So what kind of food do your man eat? Okay? What kind of food do your man eat? Find that the fuck out. Because that's how you keep a man. Finding out what he eat, what he need, what he want. That's what you're supposed to do. That's why men go to other nations of women, because the women are more willing to serve them and find out what it is they want, what they like. Does that love them? That's what they need. That is not even something that I don't even know how to really say that there. How can I say this in the words? You ladies make that seem like that's something optional. like that's not how it is. That is, when you have a man, that is what the fuck you are supposed to do. That's what he is expecting you to do. Period. Now, I'm not saying, and that's how you can tell with the dating that you're not supposed to be out here dating and running through guys, because you are not just supposed to hang out, have sex, go to the movies, stupid little shit like that. I mean, that is called courting to be with someone long term. That's what you do. That is your husband. Y'all setting up to marry and go forward. Not you and him break it off after college, then you go off and you meet some other guy. Nah, that's not how it's supposed to work. You could tell that's not how it's supposed to do. Because when you get with somebody, after you break off with that first guy, after you break it off with your beginner, your first love guy, okay? Some of us don't, but if you do, once you get to that next guy, you want to start this dating shit all over again. And playing and first time romance and love and all this shit. Nah, you supposed to be dating like, this is the dude that I'm about to marry. I'm about to woo him. I'm about to impress him, make him want to wife me by being loyal, honest, putting my heart out there, talking about business, buying a house, letting them know what my social security number is, running my credit, seeing what we could come up with. I'm going to get a checking account and get him a credit card. He going to get a checking account, get me a credit card. This is how we rolling. This is we intertwining. We getting business together. Then, while we're building right now, you know what I'm saying? Then, in a couple of years after we done finish college, we get the house, get married, get the house, then start having the kids. But we done became intertwined, loving, all that. The relationship is beautiful. We done build some shit. We invest in our community, in each other. We doing this together as a couple and a team. My husband is leading, I'm following. That's that power couple shit. Not, I got 2 kids already, so he coming in, I done built this business and he better have his, and I want somebody with a drive, and all that is ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Because number one, a house divided will not stand. So when your husband has a business, your business is his business. You are his employee. You are there to assist him with the business. It's all right for you to have a little something you doing, but the main business is what he got going on. That's your first, second, and third priority when it comes to the business, because he is the business. So his business come first. In case you didn't know, I know that's hard for y'all to hear. I know. I know it's hard for you to hear, but that's the truth, and also too, if he has no business, because some don't have that much business coming on, then you bring him into the business and you make him the business as much as you possibly can. You're willing to share this, build this with him together. Don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. I'm going to tell you, you better stop acting like that. You get that from your selfish ass mama. That's why she by herself and ain't got nobody and pimping you now. Hoping you will fuck up your relationship. And so you and her could go to Jamaica and hang out on the beaches and shit. She could find her old Jamaican Latin lover to take her away and leave you by yourself. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Don't be no fool. Don't be no fool. If you be with somebody, stay with them. You begin to make babies, stay with that person. You gotta grow up, they gotta grow up. That's just how it is. But you're gonna grow up together. You're gonna learn together. Y'all gonna learn today together. Right? Optional. Not optional is you leaving. And I think that if you really, really love your kid, if you really, really wanted this baby, the first thing that you will get in your heart is to say is that me and you breaking up is not optional. So we're going to have to work it out. Because I love this child so much that whatever it takes for us to be together, I'm going to do that. So that I can make sure that, that this works out. And you should be thinking, and if you date with that kind of mentality, you gonna win. Because the problem is y'all be dating with just the intention of just getting some eggplant, and then you get it, you don't use no kind of protection, which is just the stupidest shit I ever seen in my life. You have these babies, and then it's like, I don't understand how I got pregnant. Well, I could tell you, and you already know, but you do it anyway. You won't even go get the birth control. And I mean, it's plenty of birth control out there for you to utilize, but you won't even do that. And really, the best birth control is just to slow your damn hormones down. Stop thinking with your vagina, because the shit just raggedy now as it is. Watch you see when you get old, they ain't gonna be no good. Nobody gonna want that old thing. It's like some old shoes you on outside. Don't nobody want to put on nobody old shoes. Them things gonna be wore out. You better chill. You need to detoxify for about a year. Just try giving it 6 months. And yes, I'm talking that gangster shit, because you was talking to somebody who has been on a fast from eggplant for over a year now, and I'm married. What a FC. Or what a F cockle doodle doo. All right, but it's because my husband going through chemotherapy and radiation and stuff, and you can't have sex when it's like that. But I'll be right back. I know that was too much. I'll be right back after these messages. Hey everybody, and welcome back. And I just want to say right now that thank you so much for tuning in to the Age Woman Podcast. I just want to give all honor and glory and praise to Yahweh B'Shem Mashiach Yahushua, and just say all praises. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to thank the Most High for, But as I was wrapping up, we are talking today about the keepers. My message is to the keepers of the home today. And the keepers of the home have got to be on point with their business and their things. Keepers of the home, you have got to be on point about people who you get information from and who you seek wisdom from. Okay? The keepers of the home cannot allow themselves to seek counsel from people who do not have the same mindset that you have. Okay? I had a friend once. She was a sister in the truth, such as I. Her and her husband was on a different path. Her husband was had taken a Nazarite vow, and she was his wife, and she was expected to obey and do certain things in certain ways. And if she didn't, he would put her on punishment and take her phone away from her. So I was calling her, wasn't getting a response, and hadn't talked to her in a couple of days. I was concerned. And all of a sudden, I think what it is, she hit me and she said, sis, I got into trouble. My husband is going to take my phone from me, so I won't be able to talk to you for a few days. And I was like, okay. And that was the end of it. I didn't say, girl, what you gonna do something like that for? What you gonna do something like, why you gonna do that? I ain't going through all that. That ain't none of my damn business. You know what I'm saying? So, it ain't none of my business. And we have got to learn that. You know what I'm saying? I do not speak on how other people choose to run their house. I don't. But what I'm saying, how your man choose to run his house and you're that. My job is to help you deal with that and accept that if it's to your betterment. Now, I'm not telling no woman, no time, to be abused or to be disrespected to the point that, he's just bringing women into the house and different things like that, certain things, right? I'm just, and all that, like I said, all that is subjected to the person, because respect has to be established from the beginning. In the beginning, before you give him the booty, you need to first figure out his respect levels for women. That should be like some pre-qualification questions that you need to find out in advance. You need to find out what his history is like with women so you understand what your position is when you're with him. For instance, if a man has distrust issues with his mama, trust and believe he's going to have trust issues with your ass. So just be ready to go through the whole I don't trust you type shit drama. So what you do is, if you're going through that, what you do is find ways to be trustworthy, not argue with him. If he has a problem with you not answering his calls when you're out, bitch, pick up the phone whenever he calls. And if you miss that call him right back. If you're not doing any fucking thing, because a hurt dog will holler. You understand? Do what you need to do to put his mind at rest so he's not stressed out about your stupid ass and the moves that you making. I don't have no block on my phone. And I remind my husband every time. I say, remember, the phone is in your name, sir. You can pull my phone records and check them whenever the fuck you want. You have every number that I call on a regular basis. And, oh yeah, I forgot. Yes. So I'm not going to do anything to disrespect you anyway. So call whatever number you want to call. I don't give a damn, because I'm not doing anything. And when your intentions are true, you can stand on things like that. But if you be in a hoe, what you gonna stand on? That hoe shit. And you not meant, But I'm telling you, that's how you fix that. Whatever his insecurity is, you are supposed to do whatever you can to relieve him of that insecurity so it doesn't cause problems in your relationship. Period. Like you would want him to do. Baby, I don't want to have sex with the lights on because I'm fat right now. I'm bloated. I got a pimple right there. That's how y'all be. You know what I'm saying? And he'd be like, okay, don't worry about that. I still love all that, They'll still love us all fucked up, but we won't give them the benefit of the doubt. You have to learn that all them little TikTok gag jokes and shit, stop that shit. That causes stress and creates doubt. I don't want you to doubt me, because I already know that you're going to doubt me, because it's in your nature to doubt me, because you've had bad bitches that you put trust in that have doubted you, that have made you doubt them and have proven to be true. So I'm already coming in behind the wheel. You understand? So when you already know, that you're dealing with a used car, that the wheels and shit might be fucked up, you don't put that car on the road to take long trips on. You just drive that motherfucker to the store and home, to the job and home, because there ain't no telling when that motherfucker might break down at. So you gotta keep it in perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because just take the car to the house and back home. So it won't be no problems. You got to be practical, ladies. You got to be practical thinkers as keepers of the home. Because the most important thing is keeping the home at peace. Keeping the home in balance. Not out here jeopardizing your home for some foolishness. I'm not riding with Lakeisha and them if Lakeisha called her baby daddy cheating. Bitch, bye. That's you. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I got kids over here. I got something to lose. I got to go to work tomorrow. My babies need me. So Lakeisha and them, sister, bye. That's what's important. Y'all need to start thinking like that. Because all this other stuff, I'm not riding or dying for nobody but my crew, my home crew, my house, my children, my husband. All that other stuff, I'm not fucking with y'all. You have to get that kind of attitude. That's how you start changing things. You need to understand what's important and what's not. You and your family is important. Everybody else, fuck them. If they not trying to get their life together and do the same thing you trying to do, fuck them. You better get around some like-minded people that know and trying to do what you trying to do, or fuck them. That's no disrespect, but I can't lose my life fucking with y'all. You see these rappers, everybody trying to help the homeless, but they getting killed by people who they trying to help. Fuck them. Until you ready to cross the line and get some order about yourself, I'm not fucking with you. I can't save everybody. Period. And I'm not going to try. Because ain't nobody trying to save me. I'm trying to save myself. So come on. I'm trying to save myself. You trying to save yourself? Now we could try to work together to save each other. But if you trying to destroy me and I'm trying to help you, how the fuck does that work? Can you please explain it to me? Because I don't know. How the fuck does that work? I'm going to stand around and let you destroy me and I'm trying to help you. Fuck that. The Bible even tell you, when Jesus went home to where he was from, they ain't gave him no love in his house. But when he got somewhere else, everybody loved him. So fuck them. I'm going where the people love my ass. Because they out there. And they loyal. And they waiting for a fly motherfucker like you to come on make that thing work with them. They waiting for somebody with your talents and skills and loyalty and capabilities. They love people like you. But the ones who don't like you, get away from them. Get away from them. Our life is too short to spend it in turmoil every day. Fighting and trying to, we done with that. We done with that. It's 2022. 400 years we done been out of slavery. Ladies, we still doing that slavery time shit. It's time to get crunky with something new. We got to try something new. Or we are destined to repeat the same shit over and over and over. Y'all stick with me. I'm telling you. Watch who you get your information from. Because if a bitch not talking to you with the intention of you staying with your husband and making it work, don't talk to her. If she ain't with her husband and she ain't making it work, don't talk to her. queenfromcreation@gmail.com. Hit me up. Whatever you going through, me and you will talk about it, and I'll tell you how to deal with that shit. Or whether it's even worth you entertaining, because y'all we entertain shit that just stupid. Half the shit you entertain don't even amount to nothing. That's why it's so unproductive and toxic. Because you're wasting your time on bullshit. When we should be talking about getting this money. So we can get up out of here and go live real good. Y'all ain't even interested in that. And that's what I'm trying to get y'all. I don't want to be the only one living a good life chilling. I want to see my people do good too. Because it's enough for everybody to have a little something. But we've got to support each other. We've got to learn to love one another. And we've got to learn to accept the fact that we fucked up. We've learned fucked up. And we are fucked up. And we need to change. Ain't no reason why we should be at the bottom when we the best. The cream always rise to the top. But y'all the ladies, you got to get your mind right. Because the men need their support. I'm telling you. The men need their support. The women, we need to be the biggest cheerleaders and supporters of our men. Because if we don't support them, who gonna support them? The Bible says when the men rise up, it says that the men has to rise up and get our nation in order because the men lead the nation. I don't make the rules. God made the rules. And the black man is rising up. And how are we going to support them, or are we going to be in their way? Are we going to get behind them, or are we going to continue to help oppress them? What are we going to do? I'm just asking, ladies. I really want to know. You know? So, I just want to say that I love my sister. I love my audience. If you ever want to reach me, queenfromcreation@gmail.com. Definitely check out my YouTube page, Nicole Archer on Facebook, Nicole Archer on YouTube. I'm here. It's not easy. I know you think that I know you think that I'm crazy, totally, but I'm not. What I'm telling you is practical, reasonable, just traits that that are not being taught, that we don't understand no more, because we think that we've gotten it figured out, and we don't. We failing by the minute. So, I got love for my people, and my heart's desire is to see Israel saved. So I just want to say shalom to my sisters and my brothers and all my listeners, and thank you so much for supporting me. We going hard in this new year. We promoting the correction of the female spirit so that we can bring our families and our men, get our nation in order. Ladies, we have such a powerful voice in this world. If our voice screams, we love the black family, and our actions begin to show we love the black family will rise. But we have to get in order and do our part and support our culture and being more submissive and being more understanding. Submission is not slavery. Submission is just accepting your position and being cool with it. Submit to who you are supposed to be, the person that God made you to be, your flaws and everything. Submit to that and stop trying to recreate that like it is, and that's fake shit. And fake shit don't do nothing but remain fake. Unless you're making some money off it, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're making some bread off it or something. But once you're done with the makeup, take that shit off and join reality with the rest of us. And learn to love your people and put your house first and come in from these streets. So I just want to say shalom, and I dedicate this to the keepers of the home, you ladies who are supposed to be building homes, building places for your children and husband to dwell, and providing that lovely, caring, nurturing space for them. That is what you are supposed to do. If you would do that, that would end Karen at the school, terrorizing our children. That would end our men running out here in these streets getting killed because they ain't nobody to love them, or they don't understand. They don't need the streets. They just need they need us. They need someplace they can come and chill and relax where ain't nobody little boy in them or hard timing them or cussing them out, where it's somebody that'll say yes sir and respect them regardless, and be there for them. I'm not saying that they perfect. I ain't saying none of that shit. I'm not even going to take that there. We not talking about that. What we talking about is it comes a time when you got to stop making it about you and make it about the big picture. So that's going to take a lot of maturing that I don't see in our women these days. Being able to put your feelings aside and do what's right for everybody else, or maybe just stepping aside and seeing that shit is so fucked up that we really need to just take a pause and maybe regroup because shit is falling apart around us and it really needs to be fixed. I don't know if we could ever do that because, like I said, we have this proud, entitled feeling that, that I don't even understand what it is. I think it's just really just a deep down hatred. It's a deep down hatred that we just hate to see the next person having more than what we have, and this ain't really we can do. Your heart is bad, and there's nothing I can do about that. I don't know what to tell you if your heart is hardened, because once your heart is hardened, really you really just in the way. If you can't love anybody past your own feelings and see people around you are hurting and do what's best for the situation and not just what's best for yourself, like you just one of the lowest of the low, because everything can't be about how you feel and what you thinking because you mad. I'm gonna just no. Everybody life, people's lives does not need to be destroyed because of how you feel and what you think things should be, because you're not the smartest, you're not the brightest. Who are you to make those decisions for other people without any kind of wherewithal about it? And it's bad that it's gotten to this point that we just really don't care. I don't know what we're going to do as a society, or what we're going to be able to do as women to really get back where we're supposed to be in our place, and be happy with that, and promote that. Promote yourself being feminine. Promote yourself being able to relax and understand, like, just because I have a husband, I'm not his slave. No, you're not a man's slave. Just because you're supposed to be home and you got requirements, just because a man has expectations and requirements of you, does not mean that he's bossy or he's ruling over you, or you got to be oppressed. No, you got to step your game up. If he's asking you to do something, what the fuck is wrong with just doing it? Is there anything wrong with that? No. If your boss asks you to do something, you'll do it exceedingly and abundantly. But if your man asks you to do something, because he ain't making the money, he don't deserve your respect. Come on, y'all. We got to be better than that. If you can't serve a black man, you shouldn't be willing to serve anybody. I mean, come on. I mean, I don't even understand the whole romantic part of being in a relationship. When you finally get with somebody, you're supposed to relive all your expectations and dreams and happinesses with this person, not take him through drama, and he's not motivated and you want to run the streets. I mean, come on, man. And then you never grow up, and you always live in this fake ass fantasy about who you really are, and mad because don't nobody want to come for the ride. That's the only thing that I have a problem with. That I don't, just because you got your wig and your makeup on, you think that I'm supposed to believe that you like that all the time, and I'm supposed to see you like that. I don't see you like that. I see your spirit. I see who you are. The hair and the nails and shit, that don't make you nobody. That don't make you nobody. That's what you don't understand. The hair and the nails and the makeup and all that's a costume. So when you put that shit on, you just in costume mode. So don't nobody take you serious. They shouldn't anyway. That's why the men don't want women in costume. Men like women that don't wear costumes. Ladies wear costumes all day. Women just let it all hang out. At the crib though. It just is what it is. Unfortunately, I'm telling y'all. So, you don't have to listen to me. At the end of the day, I know I'm crazy. I probably, you probably turned me off a long time ago. But I do say to that, shalom.